What's going on, folks? Welcome back to the channel. So look what I have here. This is a Colt Night Cobra Special. At least that's what they call it on the internet. I think that's the correct name. And if you're familiar with my channel, I got this from a friend, Barron, over at Barron Reviews channel. I'll put a link to his channel down below. Go check it out. This revolver has a very jaded history. Okay, I'll give you the short Cliff Notes version. For those young guys, that's like abbreviated version. We used to have this. Anyway, go look up Cliff Notes if you don't know what those are. Most of you probably remember those. But to give you the real quick version, he purchased this this revolver. Within 400 rounds or less, the hammer broke. It had to go back to Colt. He put another 800 rounds to it. He was going to do a redemption video, and the trigger return spring broke. So then he had to send that back to Colt because Colt wouldn't sell him just the return spring. It was this whole jaded thing. If you want all the details, all the juicy details, please go over to his channel, give him a like and subscribe. Check out the entire history up until this point of this revolver. So roughly, this revolver, according to Barron, has about 1,200 rounds through it, and it's been back to Colt twice. He was very disappointed in them and didn't trust this revolver anymore. I said, you know what? I'll buy it from you. And since he got it back from Colt, he has not fired it. So we're going to put some rounds in it. I am curious, just out of my pure curiosity. I want to see how much longer it will go. This is going to be like a project gun for the channel. I just want to see how much longer it will go before, if it will break again. I'm not sure it will break again. Maybe it is fixed. I suspect, given Colt's current track record, we might have some issues. So, purchased this from him. I said, you know, it's not, he was using this as a concealed carry gun and he lost confidence in that. And I completely understand that. This would not be a concealed carry gun for me. This will be part of my collection, and this will be an ongoing, again, project for the channel. So I think he has since decided to purchase a 1911. Again, go check his channel, follow that journey. Okay. So thanks to Barron for selling me his Colt Cobra. I know he was actually probably glad to get rid of it, but we're going to put a few rounds through it today just to see if it will, you know, hold up. I suspect it'll probably last a little bit longer with the new parts, but it's disappointing. Again, another story about Colt's unfortunate poor quality control that a lot of people experience. Is it everything they make? Of course not, but it seems to be higher than some other companies. So I have some 38 special reloads right here. These are my reloads. They're not very spicy. They're 158s. We're just going to shoot it up, and we're just going to shoot, you know, maybe 30 rounds or so out of this gun. Let's load it up and see what happens. All right, these are the first 6 rounds through the gun after it came back from Colt for repair to fix the trigger return spring. It's my understanding Barron did not put any ammunition through this gun since he got it back. Oh, I almost forgot. He actually, again, go check out all the details, but he actually put a note in the box saying he did not want to keep this revolver. He wanted his money back. Colt said, nope, replace spring, send it back to him. So he was kind of between a rock and a hard place. So again, go check it out. But here we go. Let's see if we can just... So it's pretty unfortunate because those first 6 rounds, the gun shoots great. The trigger's pretty nice. I'm not going to complain about it. Of course, that was double action. It shoots very smooth. I was hitting the steel at, here we go, 6 more. I was hitting the steel at about 22 yards. Double action with this little sucker, so it's not bad. Let's check out the single for a shot. I mean, it seems to be hitting right on. Everything is smooth. I'll do a full review of this gun in the future, but this was just an initial welcome to the channel and to show you guys and to kind of give you a brief history of this gun. And what was that, 12? Let's just keep shooting, man. My opinion is the overall build quality of this gun is pretty good. As far as the outside, the finish seems to wear a little bit, but that's typical. You know, he had problems with the internals, and again, we'll keep up on that. But overall build quality, trigger is not bad. So there's 18 rounds so far. Trigger's not bad at all. Cylinder is very smooth. I mean, it's very smooth. Yeah. I got no complaints other than it seems like, again, the longevity of the parts. Oh, there was like a little hang up. I don't know if I caught that on camera, but that was a little like hang up in the trigger pull. Oh, there it is again. There it is again. Look at that. I can't pull the trigger. Good God, Colt. Look at that. Look, I am really pulling hard. Look at the hammer. Nope, look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. It was like out of time. Look at that. Oh, it did it again. Look. Let me make sure. Okay, guys, see, now this is why, all right? This is why you got to be careful with stuff. This is my fault, okay? That previous, don't get excited. In this case, it's not Colt. This is my fault. And my poor reloading skills. Sideways primer. Ammunition issue. Colt is redeemed in this case. Ammunition issue. Not Colt's fault. Okay? Just want to be clear with that. That was a sideways primer. I'm not even keeping track anymore, but I should have seen that when I was putting them in. So we thought we had a little bit of an issue there. Thank goodness we don't. Again, all right, all the primers look good on this one. Let's try single action again. Guys, the single action is very nice on this. Single action is very nice. And yeah, I think it is, I think where Colt struggles is the longevity or the, of their parts, you know. So let's just finish up this cylinder. I lost count. We're almost out of my reloads. Again, let me check the primers. So again, we'll keep an update. I'll go back and I'll count how many rounds I have in this gun so we can keep light primer strike. All right, hold on. I will chalk that up to my reloads again. Although I checked the primers and looked at them, it didn't. Yeah. That was 6. All right, I'll go back and count. I'm gonna keep very meticulous track of how many rounds I put through this gun. So far there was whatever. I'll put it right here when I count it in the video. No issues. We thought we had an issue. That was on me. Oh, I hit the mic. Sorry, probably spiked your guys' ears. That was on me. That was me, not Colt. So far in the small amount of rounds we fired, it actually, I am impressed with the way this gun shoots. Will it hold up? Stay tuned and we shall see. Again, thanks to Barron from Barron Reviews. Link in the description below to his channel of all the ups and downs he had with this Colt Revolver. And then come on back to my channel and we will see what happens in the future. Guys, thanks for watching and we will see you next time.